Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. So I'm looking up because the camera's down here, but I need to be able to see you. And I don't know how to fix it or position it to where it's looking down because it's so fucking high. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Tired. I have friends
I feel
here.
that.
Hey. I have my oldest.
I can see that.
Yeah, he just go be in the bakery.
Yeah, mine's being quiet today
Wow.
for now.
Hold on. Sorry guys. This is not working whatsoever.
You're good.
There we go. Okay, so do we want to just jump right into it?
Yep.
Alright. Tonight's topic is seeing judgmental moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of slack or a lot of shit for Riley. And you know, it sucks because as women we should be building each other up and not calling out each other's kids.
Right. Hi, Jackie. James, you saw what? Yeah, I see that a lot, especially on TikTok. That is like the major thing. But like, I feel like there are some moms that do need to be judged and told what it is. You know what I mean?
I feel like the moms that abuse their children and
Yeah.
neglect their children are the ones that should be judged, not the ones that are busting their asses trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong for their kid.
Right.
Because every kid is different.
Hi, Christine. How am I feeling? I feel great. I'm all healed. I just had my post-op appointment, so I'm solid.
That's good. Oh wait, give me like 1 second. I forgot something.
Okay. Hi.
What did I sound like that?
Time. Sorry. I don't like this angle. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think it's Asher's bed. Is it?
Yes, honey.
Oh, it's not Asher's. Fucking sideways.
Asher wear a big
Awesome.
It's because I love it. I can't
What, my
decide
oldest?
it. I love it.
No, Asher doesn't wear this anymore.
I go bonkers in my room.
Yeah.
Come on. I heard you love her.
Riley, I'm doing something right now. Riley.
Everyone raises their kids different. If your style of parenting works for your kid, good for you. If you don't get the results you're hoping for, change it up. I mean, yeah, I will say something if they're abusing their kid. Like, I saw a TikTok and it was like of this lady and she was sitting in the back of a car with her baby and one of the baby carriers as the car was driving. I'm sorry, but what?
Why can people like that have children? Like, a new feature in my car is check your back seat. Like, who the fuck ever needs to be reminded to get their kid out of the car?
Like, I don't care if you're just Ubering. You put the baby in a car seat.
How'd you not remember to take the baby out of the car seat?
I don't know, but she was like recording herself with the baby. Hi, Steven.
I hate people.
Yeah. But like Christine said, every child is different. Every parenting style is going to work different for each child. Like I can't gentle parent with my kids. I
I do a
try.
mixture.
I cannot.
I do a mixture of both. Did you leave it in my car? Yeah, you probably did.
Check your
Wait,
back
no.
seat kills me. Wait, what is the world coming to that you can't remember you have a kid? Literally, I don't understand. I see all the videos about like parents leaving their kids in the car and the cops have to like break the window open. Like that just terrifies me. Like my car gets hot and like
For
I
real.
nearly had like a mental break. Caleb, you jump on my bed one more time, I'm gonna smack you. Then stop. Um, it's just Silas was sweating in the back of my car, and we took like a 5-minute car ride, and I was like, oh my god, like you were overheating, you could have started having a seizure, and I wouldn't have known because I didn't realize how hot it was in the back of my car.
And then there's like parents who literally leave their kid in the middle of nowhere and then pretend to go report them missing, and it was them who left them in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's just scary for like some people to have kids, and then because you hear about all this stuff.
I can't read any of these horror stories that go on.
I get like I don't get invested, but like they'll occasionally pop up on like my Facebook reels or like TikToks, and then I get curious as to like
Check
what
my
what
bedroom.
happened or like what the story was or why X, Y, and Z happened, and then I'm just like I'm crying. Like I'm such an empath when it comes to things that I'm like sobbing.
I feel that. Like the mother that lost her 3 daughters because her ex killed them. That
Yeah,
broke my heart, and I cried for that poor mother.
yeah,
That court system failed them kids horribly.
yeah, for sure. Hi, James.
I don't see Ryan.
Ryan's not in here because it's the mom show tonight.
And Ryan's not a mom.
He's had a seizure.
Jackie said, right, some people don't make children a priority, which kids
Which kids
should
should come
come.
before anybody and
Ever,
anything. You're
it
right.
gets
They
deleted
should.
before I can read it.
She said that they should just be, should come before anybody and anything. Like they should be made the top priority.
Yep.
And if your kid's not your top priority, don't say it.
Then you need new priorities, and you need to be smacked.
Yeah. Also, side note, I know this isn't what we wanted to talk about, and we didn't like bring it up. Can we talk about the girl that they kept on life support?
For her kid, for her to give birth to her child, her baby.
Yeah,
Like, how could they do that? That's horrible.
that's disgusting. Like, quite frankly, disgusting because the
They
laws in
used her as
Georgia
they
and
used
the
her as a
abortion
fucking
shit.
experiment.
Yeah. Yep. That baby came out 1 pound.
That poor baby.
I know. It's so
And that
sad.
baby needs its mom.
Yeah. And she had
Like,
another kid that had to sit there and watch.
as her mom, as
That.
the baby, as the mom and the baby are struggling. That's horrible.
Life is hard.
Christine
Parents
said,
have to work. Most households need two incomes. Be present with your kids. It means so much. I didn't hear anything about that. Oh my god, what happened? I don't know the extent of the story. I just know that it was a woman. She was like 6 weeks pregnant, and then something happened, and she was pronounced brain dead. And instead of letting her
pulling her go like her
because she
family
was
wanted.
pregnant and the abortion laws and all the stupid shit that's going on with that, basically said, yeah, no, we're going to keep her on life support until this baby is viable to be born.
Talk about wasting money and resources.
Yeah.
Like that, those poor people though. I can't
How did
feel
she
for
get
that whole
pregnant
family.
if she was in a coma? She wasn't in a coma. Something happened to her that it like
I
caused
don't know
her.
exactly what
I don't know
happened.
the
It
story,
was like
but
a
I just
whole
know that she
thing.
was brain dead, and she was like 6 weeks pregnant, and they wound up keeping her on an incubator and things to keep her like, you know, organs living, even though she was physically brain dead, for a baby that was 6 weeks in her belly. I might have kept her on support to be able to love her child. I mean, everybody has their own opinions. I would not.
I don't know. I'm the type of person that if I'm brain dead, fucking cut me out. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
there's no point of me being in this world no more.
Yeah.
If I can't breathe, I can't talk, and I can't do nothing on my own.
That's a shame. I could not imagine saying, okay, for my daughter. I mean,
Yeah, that's gotta be a
there's a
hard
different-
situation.
I mean,
But-
yeah, but at the same time,
They're
6 weeks
suffering.
is early enough to where, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. If she was
In the
already
right
brain
situation-
dead, but she was 6 weeks pregnant, why are you keeping her body
They-
living to hold a pregnancy, and then the baby wound up being early, weighing 1 pound, and is now fighting for its life anyways? What the fuck was the point of that?
It was an
You know what I'm
experiment.
saying?
It was, we can do what we want.
Yeah. I understand like where Christine is kind of coming from. Like maybe if it was like a small child, teenager, whatever. But that was just nonsensical bullshit that they didn't really have to do. It was
Yeah, just to bring a
laws
baby
that they
into the
have
world.
there.
That is
Because
very
they
sick, right?
considered it abortion.
That's not abortion. Something happened to her. She wasn't. It's not like she went for an abortion.
Yeah.
Not that I'm more of a it's your body, it's your choice kind of person.
So you gotta figure out a way to
Be
either wear
able
your
to
way
save
out,
her baby if I could.
or
But see, like the thing about that case specifically is that the family tried fighting them to unplug her. They didn't want it. And the hospital and the doctors basically were like, fuck you, it's happening anyways, because that's abortion and that's illegal here. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
can't
Like
go
they
against the
didn't
family
want that.
wishes.
do you know how to
But
do it?
now, like, because they already lost their daughter. There is no coming back from that. 2, you guys wanted to keep this pregnancy going, and now the baby is now fighting for its life now that it's born. So, if that baby dies, what was the point, bro? That ass. What was the point?
'Cause we're all lab rats.
I approach Joyce. It doesn't bother me. It's different. I didn't hear about that. Yeah, the family genuinely did not want it. Hey, Amber.
Yeah, the baby did survive. As of right now, it's okay.
Yeah.
But we don't know how that's gonna come about. And the mother is dead, so like, what are they gonna try to do with this baby now because of it?
But
Right.
you know any?
There was just so much heartbreak.
Was there
around
a father involved? Because I'm not really 100%.
I don't know.
on
I've
the
just seen like all the like my friend Haley was like posted something about it, and I was like, "What's this about?" And she was like, "You didn't hear?" And I was like, "No." And she like kind of explained it to me, and then I saw like the Facebook posts about like what had happened, and then there's more people on TikTok talking about it. Um, but I don't know anything about the dad.
So what are they gonna do with this baby? Are they gonna be able to release if the baby survives? Are they gonna release the baby to the other child and the grandparents, or are they gonna try to put it in the system?
Dude, I literally have no idea.
That's a horrible thought. Like they don't. No one knows where that baby's gonna be.
The baby would go to the grandparents.
Hopefully, because you know, if you think about it, no one's signing that birth certificate because she gave birth without being physically there. Like not physically there, but she's not there.
Huh? Yeah, they named the baby Chance.
It's a cute name though.
It is a cute name. I do hope the baby kind of, pulls through, but I just
I
think
do
it was
too.
so unnecessary.
It definitely was. If it would have been a little bit different and a little bit more extreme, if she was like maybe 8 or 9 months pregnant and the baby was due soon, I could kind of see it.
Yeah, I see it more
Sorry.
sensical that way than to be that early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But 6 weeks,
Yeah.
it's barely even anything at that point. And that's sad to say, I know, because I'm personally not for it for my own body.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's not like they would have been aborting a full-grown baby.
Yeah. See, I believe people should do what they want with their bodies. I am pro-choice.
Uh-huh.
I could never do an abortion or get rid of my child in that sense.
I agree.
The only
Did
way
we?
I feel abortion is necessary is obviously with the rape and all that. But I know so many people, and I've seen so many videos of people using an abortion as birth control.
Yeah, I
I know
mean, like,
somebody
if
who has had so many fucking abortions because she's not careful at all when it comes to having sex, and
see, that's gross.
she already gave one child away because she chose something over her child. And I just think that's careless and stupid.
I agree.
Because not for nothing, you're literally messing up your body every time that you get an abortion.
Yep,
Whether they
it
go
messes your
in and
hormones
take
and
it out
your
of you, and
ovaries.
or if they give you the pill, you're causing yourself basically at the end, depending on how many abortions, you're causing yourself to be infertile.
So one day she's gonna want kids and she won't be able to have them.
Yeah. The fact the hospital made the choice and not the family, that screwed up part. If the family made that decision, I'd fight to the end.
See, I
Wait.
understand that too, because
I
every
wonder
family has a right.
if the family can sue the hospital for that.
I don't know, because
I
if
don't know the
they
rights
have
I
that
think there's
whole
Georgia,
no
right?
abortion law, they would go through a nasty fight.
Yeah,
They
dude,
would
it'd
fight
be
if
disgusting.
they would win eventually, because it's not an abortion.
Yeah,
They used that poor woman as a fucking incubator.
pretty much, yeah.
See, these are the types of people that need to be judged, not mothers that are trying every single day to become the best mother they can, even though they feel like a failure 24/7. Are you good over there?
Yeah, I was doing something.
Okay.
There are treatments for when someone is raped. You don't have to even become pregnant, but some trash bag girl that is irresponsible is wrong.
I agree. Like, it's just not a form of from birth control.
First,
At that
yeah.
point, just get your ovary, like, tie your tubes. Get your ovaries removed. Do something.
Do something.
Neuter
There's a
yourself,
thing that's
bitch.
actually called birth control. And
No,
there's
I mean,
plenty of different forms of it.
some people can't be on the IUDs or the pill form or any of the
I
ones
couldn't take the pill forms because every time I took the pills, I literally bled for months.
Yeah, that was me.
Months, and I'm genuine. I am not beat for bleeding. I hate
I
being on my
agree.
period regardless. So yeah. And then
Yeah,
I
the
got the
depot
depot
shot did
shot.
that. That did that
I
for
got the
me.
depot shot. Lost my period for an entire year. Okay. Gained so much weight. I was hitting 230. Okay. It fucked up my hormone balance so bad. I got one shot. One shot. Why? I understand, but
What?
talk to your OBGYN about different forms or use a condom, please.
Yeah, for real. Why are the men not using the
I take birth control.
the birth control?
But my husband got fixed, so no more babies for us. I got fixed, so no more babies for me. Devil puts weight on you like crazy. I know. After Asher, I was probably like 150. After I got that depot shot, I was almost 230.
I was 210 at my heaviest, but that wasn't from the depot shot. That was just depression. But depot shot made me bleed for months and months on end, and then I did some pills that didn't help me. So I can't be on birth control, and they told me I can't do the IED.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Because I gave them so that way when I go live with them, it'll go live.
Oh, shit. Cool. Really use a damn condom. Pregnant is not the worst thing that could happen. STDs are real.
STDs are, yeah, that's true.
She's definitely not wrong. I do not disagree on that.
Yep. I don't understand how people don't care about that. Like, they want to be a cum dumpster and think that's hot, and then it's not.
Yeah.
Look, I had a friend that literally got tested once or twice a month because of the random partners. Not my thing.
Not my thing either at all.
I'd rather be alone.
Excuse me. That was gross.
Who is that?
Big Poppy Bob. Who's that?
I have no idea.
Bro. Yeah, that's what she said. Don't trip with Jay. It's not with my PlayStation. It's not my stream, but hi guys.
It's the mom show tonight.
He's the new mom tonight.
Girl, don't play with it. Let me stop.
No, being the mom is not fun. I want to be the dad next time.
I want to be the dad next time. Are you gonna come back with milk?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of tempting.
Your sister's saying I'm your biggest fan.
I'm not even famous.
Amber says hi.
Hi, Amber.
What's up, Caleb?
Did you say hi?
Your mommy's gonna kick your butt if you keep jumping on that bed, boy.
Oh, God. I just need to relax.
Your sister's saying
Huh?
You gotta get in the bathroom.
Because I was jumping. I'm at like fighting James.
I gotta take a shower. My body's on fire.
Didn't you see me back there? I was fighting James.
So, bottom line here, ladies, we really need to be more of a village and not bring each other down.
Yeah, for real.
We don't need to like each other, but you know what? Hey, you did good job momming today. That's appreciated sometimes.
Huh? Okay.
What's with this weather? Mother Nature hates us.
Dude, it's disgusting outside.
It's so gross. But try working at like a Subway. Everybody's like, oh, sandwiches. I love coffee. Although I'm not gonna lie, my new love is not Dunkin', it's Tim Hortons. They have some good coffee.
Keep our spawns alive. We keep our spawns alive.
Yeah, we do sometimes. Sometimes they're feral beasts and take care of themselves.
I'm gonna be real. I literally take care of my kids more than I take care of myself.
Facts. I always look like a homeless woman.
Me.
I don't have many.
I look like Adam Sandler.
I love
90%
Adam
of the time.
Sandler though.
You know, that one compliment you give someone, that gesture of kindness or support could be the only gesture that woman's received. Sure.
Yeah, it could keep me from jumping off the fucking bridge today. I'm not going to, I swear. Hey, James.
That is a true mom's. Our kids come first. Deadass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jay's little sister, and I'm proud of it. Your brother's funny as fuck, and I'm glad him and my hubby are friends now.
Who's Adam Cantler?
I have no idea. James, what are you doing?
Adam Cambringer.
You're so weird. What?
I got a phone screen protector.
So did I, because I dropped my shit like no tomorrow.
Mommy, I just renovated the baby's house.
Oh. I hate to disrespect. No, I don't think I can. I don't know. I see the similarities between you and Ryan.
Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, you look similar. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's an insult.
My
Thank
mom,
you.
mommy,
I'm
my phone,
sorry.
Insult. Thank
my
you.
phone has those advanced.
What?
Steven says
My
Timu
mom has
version of.
the advanced.
Thank you, Steven.
Mommy,
I'll take that.
my
Timu or not.
phone has the
He's not
advanced
talking about you.
Fuck.
pack for
Go
pictures,
away.
so I could do a lot of
You hear her,
things.
ladies and
I mean,
gentlemen? She said go away.
that would
That's
be
not
only
nice.
just
That
human,
wasn't
but
nice.
it goes on
I
cats
have
too.
much time tonight, but wanted to jump on and say hello. Have a great night. Thank you.
Hello, have a great night.
Of all the people I had to look like, you had to say I look like my brother.
I'm gonna take some cute pictures of you.
Sorry.
Why? Because I have a big nose?
I
Because
don't
I
know,
look
bro.
like
You look
myself?
like him if you guys like gender swapped.
Actually, I think you haven't seen me in person because I look more like Steven if I gender swap. And I have
That's
proof of
really
that.
still bad. That's still pretty bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it ain't great. It is what it is. Can't change your genetics.
Well, I see. So I'll be as close to the camera as I want. Thank you very much.
So you have a big heart. Hi, Troy. Who's she talking about, me or you? Why is he so close to the camera? I couldn't tell you. It's also because I have the camera positioned very weird tonight. Come on, dude, go. Go.
One more.
You're distracting. Okay. Did we want to jump into another topic
You can
that
pick
kind
a
of
topic.
coincides with judgmental moms?
Sure.
Fuckers. Let's see. You know, I see a lot of moms when it comes to feeding babies, whether formula or breastfed. A lot of them will jump down your motherfucking throat if you formula feed your child.
I
That's the
formula fed.
best.
I couldn't produce. I wasn't allowed to breastfeed because I had postpartum depression, and they
Yeah.
forced me on medication right away.
Well, that's how I was with my first child. And even the WIC people made me feel so fucking bad that I wasn't producing enough milk for my child. And
The
I'm
WIC
one.
people were actually really nice about it to me.
My first WIC. Oh no. I was so fucking irritated because I was trying and like Caleb wasn't latching, so I was pumping, but then I wasn't pumping enough for him to have like a full bottle. So I was supplementing. I was going back and forth between formula. I told Wick that. And they're like, "Oh, well, I don't even know what she said." She said something so fucking rude. And I was like, yeah, no, like, I'm fine with supplementing because as long as my child's eating, he's fine.
A
Like, I
well-fed,
understand,
fed child's a happy child.
like, I understand the benefits and stuff that comes with breastfeeding, but I was 18 when I had my first child. It was all new. I had really bad postpartum. I didn't know what was going on.
I was 21.
You know what I'm saying? And they were just so rude about it. And, like, a lot of people are really like that. Like, they're like, well, have you done this and have you done that? I mean, right now I'm breastfeeding, but like I'm having such a hard time with it this time. And I don't want
I've,
to do it anymore.
I
I
haven't had
don't.
the experience, but
I'm in chat. Hello. Hi, Steven. I
yeah,
was
no one cares.
producing and my daughter wouldn't latch. I'm backstage, Mr. Evans. I'm backstage. What?
Yeah, like the biggest mistake you can do is tell your doctor like while you're pregnant that you have postpartum because they won't even give you the option to do the first breastfeeding. They just kind of, well, at least mine was like, no, take this the second you give birth.
Really?
Yeah.
See, mine with Asher, we talked about having postpartum and stuff, and they asked if I wanted to go on medicine so that it decreased it being super bad when I had him, and I said no, because I don't like taking antidepressants and stuff.
Me either. I used my own natural remedies.
Right. I'm gonna go turn on the light real quick. Hold on.
No, I like it though.
Well, I
Brian
can't
said
fucking see
commercial.
you, Caleb.
We're gonna go on commercial anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna take a short intermission. We'll be right back.
unknown. Forgotten voices they've overgrown. A podcast dreams weaving tales divine. Echoing thoughts on a thin fine line. Catch the vibe, feel the flow. Forgotten stories, let them grow. Let us rock in the silent night. Shouting out, bringing dreams to light. Forgotten podcasts, don't miss the sound. In every heart our voice is found. In the dark where shadows creep. Lost conversations, secrets to keep. Reigniting flames where hope was burned. Every syllable, a lesson learned. Join the ride, take a stand. Together we raise a helping hand. We're the spark in the silent night. Shouting out, bringing dreams to light. Forgotten podcasts, don't miss the sound. In every heart our voice is found. Catch the vibe, feel the flow. Forgotten stories, let them find grow. Forgotten podcasts, don't miss the sound. In every heart our voice is found. Where shadows creep, lost conversations, secrets to keep, reigniting flames where hope was burned, every syllable.
So I guess we're back. Amber has a good point about what about the moms that tell other moms that if you had a C-section you didn't really give birth. Now, I give it out to the moms that have C-sections because honestly, it's a lot harder of a recovery. And
like they
you're
are
more
super troopers, bro.
Yeah, for real. Like vaginal birth was so easy compared to what I think I would have felt if I had a
Yeah, dude,
C-section.
like
No way.
I applaud mamas who have to have it, like whether it's a scheduled C-section, an
Or
emergency
emergency.
C-section. Having a baby is scary because in
Either way.
labor there can be so many complications that y'all can't really tell what is going on up in your cooter and your belly. You know what I'm saying? Like the cords wrapped around the neck, you can't tell. You just have like a heartbeat monitor sitting on your belly, like listening for the heartbeat. You know, stuff like that. Like
Yep, and if they put the belt on wrong, they hear things that aren't there.
Yeah.
And cause problems.
And fear. I just laid there and they did all the work. Yeah, and then you have to get all like the medicine and like the anesthesia sometimes, because sometimes you can either be awake or sometimes they put you out depending on the severity of what's going on with you and your child.
I would rather be out. Fuck that shit.
I mean, I would be too. Yeah.
You're pulling something out of me. Oh.
Anesthesia sometimes, because sometimes James, I don't care if it's a show with Ryan, but when it's a show with me and Kate and it's Mom Unfiltered, no.
We're just hacking the.
Oh my god. You just scared the piss out of me, dog. Holy shit.
Your pants are correct.
You check my pants.
Okay.
I don't know how anyone could be awake during that. I can't.
Huh? Did he get you an Uber?
Well, he's waiting for us to let him know.
Oh.
So,
I mean, I had stitches, so I had to keep my stitches clean, which sucked, but like, I can't, I don't know, the whole having your stomach cut open and then you're awake for it. Part of the reason why I'm afraid of hospitals.
Sorry, guys.
You're chill as fuck.
Thanks, man.
Alright, brother.
He's a fucking moron.
Okay.
I'll be active in shot.
Okay.
You play Warframe? Yeah. I'll do it first. I said I would, but I gotta see what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, guys. There's just a lot going on today.
It's fine.
Having guests over, you know.
The curtain cover still doesn't like help the fact that I know I'm about to be cut open, and I'm about to be open and not be asleep for it.
Right.
I don't know, just I'm horrified of hospitals in the first place, and that just makes me feel very uncomfortable and scared.
Covering what was being done. They make you get up and walk right after. Huh?
I got up and walked right after giving birth because I couldn't feel my legs, so I was like, you know what? I need to stand up or I'm gonna freak out. So I had them get me up, and I stood there until I could feel my feet again.
What am I missing? I never noticed how beautiful Bert's hair color was until now. Thank you. And keeping the cut clean so it didn't get infected. They make you get up and walk right after. They had a curtain covering what was being done. Yes, they do. Why do I have an I next to my name? I have no idea.
Well,
I didn't know that they made you get up and walk like right after you get a C-section. I didn't know that.
no. Okay, you can
I
do
know
that.
that after Silas just fell out the cooter, like maybe half an hour later when the epidural was wearing off, they wanted me to get up and walk to the bathroom and try going, and I was like a fucking like baby deer that was just born. Like I couldn't feel my legs.
They said that I couldn't leave the hospital until I pooped. I didn't. I told them I did, and I left.
I was so scared to poop after having a baby. It's just so scary.
Bro, I had
It hurts so bad.
I had stitches. It felt like I was giving birth all over again.
Yeah.
Sorry, my daughter wants to blast music, so I guess I'm going in my room now.
But yeah, I
Which
hear
I'm
that a
fine with.
lot
She
when
could
it comes
dance off her
to
energy.
people saying, well, did you actually give birth? Because C-sections don't count as birth. Actually it does.
It does. It's a brutal way to birth, but it hurt.
I was there for 3 days. Jesus.
I think I was there for 2. Riley was a little bit jaundiced, though.
Silas became jaundiced when we came home, but I was
Riley
there
was in the
for 2
hospital.
days.
It wasn't nothing insane, but I gave birth on a Tuesday and she was home by Thursday. So yeah, by a day and a half, 2 days. But I was in the hospital for since Monday because I had to be induced.
Yeah. I was induced too, but I was induced at night. And none of my labors lasted more than like 13 hours.
I was in labor, active labor for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I had to take the Pitocin or whatever it's called to induce the labor. I had the catheter. I did everything before I even gave birth. Before I went to be induced to try to give birth, like I walked up a flight of stairs and was eating spicy food. Nothing worked.
Dude,
Myth.
I feel like
All
all that
lies.
shit is a myth, bro.
All
Other than like the
lies.
walking and like being active, like the pineapples, the hot shit, like I feel like that's just such a fucking myth. Dude.
It's cap.
I tried it all.
Same. It's cap.
It is cap. Like dead ass.
I was so scared to give birth. I literally looked up every way to try to get it done quicker and nothing. Not a
I
single
will say
thing
the
worked.
only thing that does help, like thinning out your cervix so that it's easier for baby to come out, was the raspberry leaf tea.
Okay.
And then for Asher, I did the primrose evening capsules, and like you
Okay.
can either take it orally or because it's a capsule and it bursts. Like my doctor told me, you can insert it at night when you go to bed because when it like kind of melts in there, it helps thins out the cervix, and it did.
See, I haven't had a baby in 9 years, so they didn't offer me none of that shit, I guess.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Ugh.
And I don't believe in the fucking gender
the
predicting shit either.
Those midwife tales, if you carry
Yeah.
higher, you're having it. Yeah, no, I carried pure boy. Pure fucking boy, and guess what I had? Pure girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one I thought was a girl for sure, but you end up being a boy.
Dude, the only thing, like I've said this before, the only thing that actually matched up was my conception charts. So I had Riley was gonna be a girl according to my Chinese conception chart.
Yeah.
That's it. It's the only thing that matched. I had a lot of morning sickness, like a lot. Well, not really morning. It was like every single second of every single day sickness.
Another one that people get judged about is bouncing back after a baby. Not everybody bounces back, and oh my god, the commentaries from other people, like, oh, they look disgusting, or they haven't lost any of their baby weight yet.
Well, fuck you and your bitch ass comments, man.
I've heard that a lot. For
Dude,
sure.
I still have all of my stretch marks from 9 years ago.
Mhm.
I hear a lot of shit from that.
Yeah. And not everybody gets stretch marks, but a lot of people do. And
I do.
it's like a
I did.
natural thing. Like you're lucky if you didn't get stretch marks, but honey, it shows that you had a child. You
Yeah.
carried that baby in your belly and gave it a home for 9 months.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. I love my stretch marks. Caleb always asked me, he was like, "Did you get that from me?" And I'm like, "I got it from all three of you."
Bro, I had one of my nieces or nephews ask me if I got attacked by a dinosaur.
I'm screaming.
I died.
I died.
Ugh.
No more.
It's okay. Andrew's dad, because he's got them big muscles, he has stretch marks from his skin stretching. And he used to tell Andrew when he was a little boy that he got attacked by a bear, and those were bear claws.
I'm dead.
You know, not for nothing, let's talk about some single dads over here. That man was the #1 fucking single dad. Did everything he could for his children. Like, he's just like top of the line single dad, man. He was always he was a great dad. He did everything for them.
Who?
Andrew's dad?
Oh.
I didn't have that in my life.
Right.
My dad was in and out most of my life. Andrew's dad?
Sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, there's that.
Flying squirrel.
Did he just say flying squirrel?
Yeah.
Okay, flying squirrel.
Caleb! Now you can sit on the floor. What were you told? Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like there's so many things that are judged when we're mothers. But how many things are honestly judged when they're fathers? Like, oh, she bought her kids McDonald's. She's a bad mom. Then you see a single dad. He bought his kids McDonald's. He's making sure they're fed.
Yeah. Dude, it's
Like,
it's a literally double fucking standard, dog.
What do you mean? Like,
And that's
I can't feed my kid
literally what
McDonald's?
that coincides with, like, you know, the moms being the default parent.
Yeah.
Granted, I got a good one because he's the cooker and I'm not.
Same.
I was never taught to fucking cook. I know certain foods to cook. I'm good at breakfast food, so sometimes we have breakfast for dinner because
I love breakfast for dinner.
I love spaghetti and sausage. My kids love spaghetti and sausage. Like, I just cooked tacos tonight, and that was my first time cooking fucking tacos. Okay?
See, I can
I'm
cook.
learning,
It's just,
but
I'm
he's
not
the
here.
cooker. So he cooks. You know what I'm saying? It's like a double standard, and especially with the moms being the default, we're expected to do X, Y, and Z, and then the dads are fucking applaud for doing it as if it's not their job as well.
Like I
You know
said,
what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
be the dad next time.
Yeah, dude.
I'll hold his hand while he pushes a watermelon out of his area. You know?
I said, can you imagine if men were the ones who carried the babies and the
they
baby came
couldn't
out
do
their
it. I'm
peepees?
sorry. Amber says she's a self-taught cook. I am too. I taught myself
Yeah, pretty
to cook.
much, yeah.
But Andrew is
self-taught.
Andrew can cook like 5-star meals. Like, he used to work at a 5-star restaurant. So like, I can't compare to him.
It's a thing. I don't know.
I made breakfast for dinner tonight. We had bacon and eggs and toast.
And then we made
I love
sloppy
tacos.
joes.
Although you
And
should have done
mac and cheese.
tacos tomorrow for Taco Tuesday.
Love.
Tacos are one of my favorite foods. Burritos sound good. What kind of burritos?
Yum.
I like Taco Bell. Their burritos are awesome. You know what my favorite thing to do is to make for my family for breakfast? My boyfriend and my boyfriend's dad really like the breakfast crunch wraps from Taco Bell. And I worked there for 4 years, so I learned how to make them like perfectly to like they taste exactly like the the ones from Taco Bell, but kind of better. So that's one of my
Ground beef,
favorite
cheese, and
things.
salsa. It's fine. Just
I
pick
don't
up
like that jalapeno cream sauce though. That shit sucks.
Oh, baby.
Ground beef and cheese and salsa sounds good. Riley would make. My daughter would make a burrito with just sour cream.
There's bottles downstairs.
Like that kid just likes
Go.
toppings. She loves sour cream. She likes mayo. She tried to eat a mayo sandwich the other day. I had to stop her from doing that.
I don't like the five layer burritos.
I don't like them
don't
either. They're
like them.
gross. I don't like the beef from Taco Bell. I don't know. It's just when it would cook, it was nasty looking. Silas, buddy. Somebody say it.
I'm sorry, guys.
They're good.
He's like
He's
right by
cute.
the mic.
It's alright. Babies are cute.
Not when they cry. He looks like a mandrake from Harry Potter.
Can you please dress him up for Halloween like that? That would be so great.
I wish, bro, all of my kids are winter babies and he is a early spring baby, I would assume you can say. I really wish I had a fall baby for the simple fact that newborns really do look like mandrakes when they cry. And that is like a life goal of mine. But I feel like he's gonna be too big. You know
Bro,
what
I was the perfect winter or fall baby. I was born 2 weeks before Halloween.
What?
I was born 2 weeks before Halloween. I'm the perfect fall baby. I would have been a perfect mandrake.
And all my kids. Oh, thank you. That was a lot.
Yeah, I was born October 16th. So I was really, really tiny for my first Halloween.
All my kids are right after Christmas.
Amber said I had a falling baby, but I think she needs a fall baby.
It's falling. The baby is falling.
I had a late summer baby. She is August 30th.
Oh, the fuck. Two chicken nuggets. No, they're actually. Why am I not eating them?
Turn that song off!
You can't have them.
I heard you! Bro, I'm gonna kick her little butt.
Oh,
why are you putting
have
on
a good
sleep music?
What happened?
My kid put
I
sleep
have
music.
an Og baby and a Halloween baby. Lucky. I have a Valentine's baby.
I want a Halloween. I don't want a
much milk
Christmas
is this?
baby.
It's 9 ounces.
Is it? Well, he just had a bottle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Honestly, I want a September baby for the reason then it would be Riley would be August, the baby September, I October, and Andrew's November.
Solid.
Then we all be in a row. Except
Another thing to go for judgy moms is cleanliness of a house.
Cleanliness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cleanliness.
And having like the perfect house. It's so like I see so many like I'm going off the videos I see. Like I know how I am as a mom and I try to keep up with things and keep the house clean and like my room clean because there's 4 of us in here, me, Damon, and both the babies right now. But it's hard to stay on top of it. But like the videos I see are so unrealistic. And it's all for social media and it pisses me off.
I agree.
My hubby is August, I'm September. Our anniversary is October and had our kiddo in November. Love that.
So that's cute. I mean, actually, that does work out. Our anniversary is September 19th. So, I guess that works.
I think
And we want to try to get married.
me and Damon's anniversary is in October or early November, around his birthday.
See, we want to get married in October.
I
We want
want
to
a
do a
fall
fall
wedding
wedding. Hmm.
for sure. I'm just
I
not a
like
cold
fall.
person. I don't like the cold. To be
I don't
honest
think
with
it's
you.
cold in like the fall. It's the winter I can't stand.
I think it's cold sometimes in the fall.
I can't do the heat. Like the heat is just too much for me.
Today killed me. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
real.
facts. I made like $30 in tips the other day because people felt so bad I was by myself and I kept getting bum rushed.
Oh, well, that's good. You made $30 in one night.
Yeah.
Fall weddings are the best. I don't have friends to go to any weddings. I've been to maybe 2 weddings in my life.
Well, that's insulting, I guess, then. I guess
I
we're
mean,
not
like
friends.
now, like up until this point, okay? But still, none of my friends are getting married. So, I mean, my best friend Ariana had like a small, like little courthouse marriage. It was like immediate family. And then Caleb, I'm going to smack you. Stop it. And then my friend Matt and Emily did the same thing, and I was invited to it, but I couldn't get off of work. But like, I want to go to a wedding so bad.
I've been to one wedding and I was 5.
I went to my mom's wedding when she had gotten married to my stepdad
It was
forever
my
ago,
dad
and
and my
then my friend
stepmom's.
Haley's wedding, and I was a bridesmaid.
I wasn't even invited to my dad's second wedding. So
Where's my Starbucks cup?
you threw it away.
Me and Damon genuinely aren't gonna have a lot of people at
Go.
our wedding, but I do dream of a really nice, beautiful wedding. We just don't talk to people to have so many people come celebrate it. So it's gonna be
All of
small.
my
It's gonna be
good
like a
friends
backyard or a
passed
barn.
away, so no one's getting married in that aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one good friend, but I don't know if she ever plans on getting married.
Right.
I never really asked her. I mean, she's got kids, so I could see her doing it.
I probably won't go to any weddings until I make more friends and we're well into our 30s and 40s.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go to any weddings but my own. Oh wait, I'm going to a wedding this summer.
Well, you guys are on our wedding invites.
You would be too, but I guess we're not friends.
We are friends, bitch. That's not what I meant. You took it wrong.
I am going to a wedding in August. It's
Yeah.
my soon to be mother-in-law's.
Okay.
So she's getting married to her son and daughter's father, her youngest daughter. They have 11 kids. Well, she has 11 kids. He's got 9. It's like yours, mine, and ours.
Okay, Duggars times. I mean,
Bro, I
okay.
tell her all the time she's crazy for having that many kids.
I could never.
My boyfriend's the oldest of them all,
You
too.
should stream your wedding on here.
Forgotten wedding.
The forgotten wedding.
Oh, God. Well, we might as well because the boys aren't getting married ever. You know what would be a scary thought?
Huh?
Ryan and Steven becoming dads. That's a very
Why would that
scary
be
thought.
scary?
What, Schnozzy?
I said, why would that be scary?
Why do you jump into our show?
It would be terrifying, Ryan. You can't even take care of yourself.
Putting on here. Okay.
I really want to go upstairs. I really wish.
No.
Lord help us all.
I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
Maybe later on in life, when like again they have the right person.
When they're 60 years old.
69 years old.
I don't
He's
know.
69 years old.
I agree with you, Caleb. Perfect.
79. 2,059 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
I don't think
that
we got
works.
that one.
Where's Roxas?
He went home.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. So it's just a 3. I have
Yay!
this one until Sunday next week.
Yay!
And he's
That's
already
exciting.
driving me crazy.
Of course he is. That's what they do. Best.
When?
You want to start wrapping up the show, or
Yeah.
we could
I
do?
got an irritable child and a baby who is most likely going to start screaming soon.
Yeah, I got one
And
one of
here
those
still,
too.
I think.
I got an irritable child out in the living room being a butthead about everything because
Yeah.
I threw away her Starbucks cup
Oh.
Yep.
On purpose or by accident?
by accident. She dropped it on the ground.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
hey,
she
it
dropped
happens.
her entire drink all over the ground. So like, waste of money. Took one sip.
Listen, I did that to Caleb by accident. I literally grabbed him a small Sprite from Wawa, and then it spilt all over my car, and he cried. And I was like, I'll go get you another one. I'm so sorry. When I spilt your soda. But, all right, guys, we're going to start wrapping it up. It was a Monday, dude. It was god-awful, hot outside,
Yep.
and irritating, and just long.
All right, so follow the Forgotten Podcast on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube
and Twitch
and Stream
and Instagram.
and whatever you want to follow us on. You can find us anywhere. Just follow us.
Literally anywhere on all social media platforms.
What is that?
Suicide Crisis
disgusting.
Hotline. Call 988 if you ever need to speak to somebody. You're feeling down in the dumps. You don't see another way.
No, go.
There is another way. Your story, hashtag your story is not finished. Somebody is always there to talk to you 24 hours a day. And if you don't want to talk to them, you can always reach us on our personal Facebooks.
Hashtag gotta love this podcast.
All shows start at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Dude, why did my daughter just put cotton candy ice cream in water?
Yeah, you're going to be on YouTube. The 1-year anniversary show is July 1st. Y'all don't want to miss that. We're going to be over here and everybody is going to be out there. And I'm so sad about it.
I'm still gonna be home. Everybody can stay where they are.
She said, I'm not coming.
I'm not going. Read that.
July 25th, the Forgotten Podcast and the Basement Show with Mr. Nass live together in person. Oh yeah, because Ryan has to do the challenge he agreed to. Hell is coming for Ryan and Steven because he is also a part of that. Forgot. So that's another episode y'all ain't gonna want to miss. Oh yeah, Chafee Strong.
Yeah, you forgot Chafee.
Always-
Hashtag Chafee.
Always pray for our little buddy Chafee. He's always in the show. He's always busting on Ryan sometimes. Plays Fortnite with us. He is a sweet boy. I haven't physically talked to him more than the one show that he popped into, but if everybody could go pray for him, keep him in your prayers, and just support him.
Yeah, he hasn't been in the shows lately. Kind of worried.
Do I have to say all that?
No.
Okay. I was about to say I'm not.
No, you don't. I'm just showing it for the viewers.
Baby.
Huh?
I don't know what you said. He
I
mumbled.
said I was just showing it for the viewers to see what was going on.
Okay.
Okay.
So, y'all know the lineup. It's the same every week, other than Tuesday is kind of iffy right now. We're trying to figure that all out, so we will keep everybody here on the Forgotten
can't get a
Podcast in the loop.
co-host.
I'm gonna look up the Forgotten Podcast.
Okay.
And then I might see you.
You'll see me all
Bye,
the time.
guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Bye, Caleb.
Sunset Strip to small town honky tonks. I've been behind